They didn't just update ChatGPT, they supercharged it. Imagine creating ultra-realistic images with just a few words. Now imagine transforming those images into anything from a Studio Ghibli character to a 90s toy. That's not sci-fi. That's the latest upgrade to ChatGPT, and it's already blowing minds. ChatGPT just dropped a bombshell of updates, and trust me, this changes everything. From mind-blowing image generation to a massive surge in users, it's like OpenAI decided to turn things up to 11 overnight. In this video, we're diving deep into the new features, testing them out, and seeing just how far we can push this new technology. Plus, I'm going to show you some crazy examples that will make you rethink what AI can really do. So here's the deal. AI-generated images have always been kind of hit or miss. DALL-E was impressive, but sometimes the results were, let's just say, questionable. Blurry faces, odd proportions, you know the deal. But now, ChatGPT has merged with the image generation game in a way that's got everyone talking. Let's break it down. OpenAI just rolled out a new feature called Images in ChatGPT using the GPT-4o model. This means you can generate images directly within the ChatGPT platform. And it's not just for paying subscribers. Plus Pro, Team, and even free users can access it. Of course, if you're on the free tier, you'll have some limitations similar to what you'd see with DALL-E. The real game changer here is how these images are generated. Instead of the diffusion model you're used to from DALL-E, ChatGPT's new method uses an autoregressive model. Basically, it's a whole new approach that makes images look more realistic and accurate, even if it takes a little longer to process. The autoregressive method breaks down the image generation into smaller, manageable parts, allowing the model to focus on finer details and produce a more cohesive result. One of the most exciting parts is how the system handles complex image requests. If you've ever tried to generate a detailed scene with DALL-E, you know that it can get a bit chaotic. Faces might look distorted, or backgrounds might be blurry. The new autoregressive model, however, pays more attention to continuity and logical placement, so you end up with something that looks like it actually makes sense. This opens up new possibilities for creating storyboards, detailed concept art, or even more lifelike portraits. We are going to utilize the original ChatGPT model, DALL-E, as our starting point and enhance the image, moving it across several different styles until we reach our final idea. First, we'll ask ChatGPT to create a photorealistic image of a 34-year-old male. Alright, that looks decent, but let's see what ChatGPT's new image creator model is capable of. Do you see the difference? Let's try another one. I'm going back into DALL-E and asking it to create a photorealistic image of a futuristic cityscape with a 16:9 aspect ratio. Now let's try that again with ChatGPT's latest upgrade. Significantly better. Now, here's something else we can try. Thinking of remodeling your house? Let's ask ChatGPT to add a modern facade and some clean landscaping in a photorealistic way. Now, for the fun stuff, let's take our photorealistic image from earlier and transform it into different styles. First, let's make it a character in the Studio Ghibli style. Then, let's create it as a character in the style of the Simpsons. And next, let's see it in the Adventure Time style. How about transforming it into a 1920s cartoon character, like something out of Popeye? And for something different, let's generate a realistic 3D version of that same cartoon character. Finally, let's package it as if it were a toy from the 90s. Now, think about using this tool for collaborative creative projects. Imagine working on a graphic novel with a team spread across the globe. One person creates the realistic character designs, while another uses the same base image to generate stylized versions for different story arcs or dream sequences. ChatGPT makes it easy to share concepts and maintain consistency, no matter the artistic direction. Another unexpected application is education. Teachers can use this tool to create visual aids for history lessons by generating accurate period costumes or realistic historical scenes. Imagine bringing ancient civilizations to life with just a few descriptive words. Plus, art teachers can demonstrate how a single concept can take on multiple visual interpretations depending on the artistic style. Content creators can use this feature to make their posts more visually dynamic. Instead of just sharing a static image, why not post a progression? Start with a realistic portrait, morph it into a fantasy character, and then into a meme format. The audience will stick around just to see how the transformation unfolds. Here's a game changer for game developers: creating virtual worlds. Imagine designing a futuristic city with ChatGPT, then asking it to visualize the same city in a post-apocalyptic state. You can generate different versions of the same environment, giving your game a rich, evolving atmosphere without having to hire multiple artists. This update doesn't just change how we create images, it changes how we think about creativity itself. Imagine designing characters for your game, concepts for a comic, or even visualizing home renovations. The fact that you can switch styles so effortlessly means you're not locked into one creative vision. You can explore and experiment freely. At the end of the day, it's not just about the tech, it's about what you can do with it. This new image generation feature unlocks possibilities that just didn't exist before. Whether you're an artist, a designer, or just someone curious about AI, this update is going to change the way you think about creativity. The flexibility, the precision, the pure fun of seeing what you can come up with. It's honestly kind of addictive. If you enjoyed exploring ChatGPT's latest image generation features, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your favorite part of the update in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going.